Hey everybody, welcome back to Pixel Junkies. We're playing the Battleborn open beta.
Hey, what is this?
Here.
What?
What is this?
The Battleborn.
Yeah, what is it?
It's Borderlands.
Is it Borderlands? I thought
Yeah.
it was Team
Play
Fortress
the game!
2.
So,
I
Play
thought
the
it was.
game!
I thought it was Overwatch.
It's a first-person shooter with MOBA elements.
Play the game.
okay. So,
Nobody cares. Just play. Come on.
But Rory, that doesn't make any sense.
playing the second mission
No, it
on,
does not.
normal difficulty.
In other words, it's a team shooter.
So,
Oh,
unlike Borderlands, we talked about this on the podcast earlier in the week, but unlike Borderlands, it's not like collect weapons. It's basically every character is very class focused on their own whatever their weapon is. It could
is
be
this
a
John
gun.
Cleese?
Sure, why not?
John Cleese.
I got
It's
it.
not John Cleese. It could be like magic, could be a gun, it could be whatever. I'm just gonna
It wasn't
skip
a
on
joke.
that. So these are all the characters in the game. I guess so far I have these ones unlocked, and the only one that I've actually unlocked is this guy, who for some reason his arms aren't attached.
ISIS
I don't think that's
is
supposed to
not
look
his
like
name.
that. That's not ISIS. He's an unlockable character for beating the first.
His arms aren't attached because
mission.
he's not in the suit.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess because I haven't picked him yet. Anyway, does that guy Marquis? I guess is it or Marcus?
Oh man, he looks like a proper
Word is
dandy.
Marquis.
It's Marquis.
Yeah.
Nico.
Mushroom.
Mushroom guy,
Montana.
super small head guy.
Where's the real character?
Arendi.
Yeah, let's do him. He looks.
Oh, it's a
racist.
Pokemon.
girl,
It's
actually.
just a
girl
Pokemon.
voiced by Ashley Birch. Oscar Mike,
Is
soldier
she?
guy.
Is he?
Yep. Yes.
Of course.
Okay, we're doing that one.
Jeez.
Sword
This
guy.
guy-
Oh man, Darth Vader.
And bow chick.
Oh man, Thorn, the bow.
Let me guess. That's the character that you prefer, Aaron.
I like her.
Obviously.
I actually kind of
is a
like this
girl with
character a
bow.
lot, if I'm honest.
You know who I'd play as? Oscar Mike, because he's generic. Look at that.
You'd think with that gun you'd be pretty powerful. Not really. The gun is kind of shitty.
Well, he's
So
just
he's
a
like-
generic soldier. He's the one that everybody picked. Oh man, that's
good.
not good.
Yeah, let's play as Arendi because Adam
More like
suggested it.
horrendous. Horrendous.
I also like this character.
Horrendous
Yeah,
character.
here we go. Yes.
I don't know who. she
So you
is.
can also you don't really level up your character. You kind of level up your own profile. So when you level up, you get like these unlockable things. This is my current loadout right now. But when you complete chapters, you unlock different things which you can then assign to use later on.
Can we be the cool Griffin dude?
No, you gotta unlock him.
No, I don't really
I'm not
want-
sure. I don't know if
care
he's in the
anymore.
beta or not. I don't think he is.
Oh, forearms.
Mmm.
I bet her nickname in high school was
Eight Arm
Jenny.
McGee. And then everyone was like,
Oh man, it's
let's
a
cut off her
scarab.
8 arms.
Is it a scarab?
No, it doesn't have legs. Well, it does, but it doesn't walk.
So how does it play? What do you do?
I mean, you can see already it looks like Borderlands.
Little
Yeah.
So, right off the bat, we have this augment available. It's just sort of like the level up
Oh.
tree. You can pick one or the other. You can't get both. So you can sort of develop your focus. I guess this is sort of Rory where the MOBA elements come into it.
Yeah.
Rory's over there all pissed off. Like, this is no MOBA. It's
So-
not nearly as not fun.
There's the Chaos Tree and the Carnage Tree. This one allows my Shadow Fire Pillar power to reveal all cloaked enemies in the area. Or I can use Nullify's Propulsive Burst to produce a trail of fire on the ground. For
That's
All right,
the
let's-
best writing
let's-
I've ever seen.
Let's pretend that I don't know what that means. Can you explain for the audience what that is?
Well, basically, you have these separate abilities down
Yeah,
here,
it
which
says
you can
they're
see.
down there at the bottom.
And so you basically power up your main attacks. So
We
I'm
should
gonna
go-
go with this one because
Instead
it's
of calling
cool.
this a regular special, we should start a new special series, kind of like we do with the challenges and call it a preview.
Sure, why not? Could
Correct,
you see your feet
correct.
in
is that a bullymong in the ice?
No, that's obviously a scrag.
I mean, that's
right.
a brick right there. That's brick confirmed.
Right.
There's also a heavy and a light attack. So this was, I can basically rapid fire this, or I can do all of them at once. If I right click.
So it's kind of like Borderlands without any of the fun.
So what's going on there on the bottom?
We haven't done anything yet.
On the
Hold
bottom
on.
left, is it like a health and mana situation?
Okay, so yeah, bottom left, blue is the shield, bottom is the green is the health, and then my moves are on the other on the left or on the
My
right.
favorite part of this is how there's 4 arms constantly. In
So
the
I
back.
have Q and E, which are my 2 attacks right now. The one in the middle I don't have unlocked yet because I got to level up and get that.
Oh,
I'm
what's
sorry. Can I?
What?
So you're using Q and E to attack?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What are you,
Well, no.
You're okay with that?
No. That's my main attack is on the mouse. My
Oh.
specials are the Q and E.
Oh, okay.
So I can do.
I was gonna say that's one of the things you hated about League of Legends.
No. The primary attacks. A lot of the
Okay,
attacks I'll
yeah.
be using are on the mouse.
So are there other people here?
I'm just playing by myself, but you can play with other people if you want.
Oh man, it's a handsome Jack.
And the levels scale.
Is that a big
difficulty.
arm? Is there a big robot here? Can you
Could
go
be.
follow the big robot?
That?
Look, yeah, there's a big arm. There's 2 big arms.
Yeah, there's big robot hands.
Yeah, can you go play as them? I bet that'd be an interesting
Play
game
as
then.
them. So I'll just use.
I feel like you're not giving the game a chance, Adam.
So he just got fucked up.
Wow, you reached level 2 really quickly. It sounds like this is terrible.
No, in most games, where you level up, his character isn't level 2. It's just for the game. It's level 2. And in games like that, you do level up very quickly.
Yeah,
per game.
yeah.
You don't keep levels through different games.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
You level
And
up per game.
So these
Yeah,
are like
stupid
the.
League game.
I would compare them to like the weapon chests. So you get these like temporary boosts. Some are not temporary. Some are permanent. They're like overshield and stuff. Some are a score, which you can use to give you
Overshield, you mean
gives
Halo.
you currency to buy stuff
Better
in the
game.
game. I don't know why you're shitting.
Do
on
you not
that.
like
You probably like this
Borderlands?
game.
I love Borderlands.
Do you not like Battleborn?
Oh, this game is
Do you,
shit.
do you not like Battle Borderlands?
Oh,
Borderlands.
who's shooting at me?
Oh, there's a lot of guys. Better hit him with my 1 attack.
I'll unlock more attacks later, and you'll see how cool they are. Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
Why didn't you eat fucking earlier in the day, like a normal human?
So I got up and, didn't. Yeah, I thought I would have time to eat, but
I got up at 9 o'clock. I was able to eat.
Yeah.
You didn't have to study though.
You can study while you eat.
Yeah, make food and then eat. And then,
Maybe you
and then
can. I
study.
cannot.
I cannot, no.
I've never been able to do that.
Wow.
Oh man,
You
you're
gotta
doing all
reward
sorts of
yourself,
math.
guys.
Are you
You-
like some sort of wizard?
You do a math problem and then you
Yeah, I
eat
got
half
magic
a bag
abilities,
of
Adam.
chips or something. I don't know. For
Eat
breakfast.
Do a math problem, need a half bag of chips. If I did that, I'd be dead in like 2 seconds.
Well, you gotta like split it up. So, all right, I'll do one thing.
How
and
many
then I'll
math
take a
problems can
bite
you
of
do in 2
sandwich.
seconds,
Yeah.
Rory?
What?
You said you'd be dead in 2 seconds. How many math problems can you do in 2 seconds?
Probably a few.
Allowing time in between to also eat half a bag of chips.
Yeah.
This is what basically adds up to being the currency in the game, which you can buy. Oh, hang on now. I'll unlock
I can
this.
do 1 short one or 2 really short ones.
So you buy stuff in the game, like you can buy like little assault drones to heal you or assist you. So,
Okay.
and,
Who are we fighting here?
who are we fighting?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting
This
shooting.
is the Destiny generation, Adam. It doesn't matter.
I should have leveled up my other
Destiny,
ability
you're
because
supposed
now
to
I have
fight
no
who it is you're
shield.
fucking
No, they
fighting.
don't.
God damn it.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
they do.
No, they don't.
So you're fighting. Oh, look, it's the Fallen, and you, at least you know who what the name of your enemies are.
Yeah, these guys are called.
What?
Yeah, this
What,
game's a
what are
piece of
these
shit.
called?
I don't know. You read the damn name when they're on the screen.
Well, hurry up and kill somebody
They're
first.
called Thal
They're
Brutes.
thralls.
Thrall, whatever.
They're thralls, Adam. We're fighting the thralls. That's about as much character as Destiny has.
Yeah, you don't like the Balmer or whatever? Or Balrat?
The Balmers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The best Destiny enemy.
yeah. Give me that overshield.
This game is like Destiny, but infinitely worse.
This game is 1,000 times better than Destiny.
No, it's not.
It is.
Nah.
Alright, so I got an augment available, but I'm getting
This game is
shootinated,
like
so I'm gonna go up
Destiny's
here.
Chode.
Here's a question.
Yeah, oh,
Here's a question.
Is
game
that a
Aaron.
hot?
Destiny's Child pun?
yeah, you got it. What's up?
No, didn't mean to be, but it kind of worked.
Yeah,
Why?
go ahead.
Why would you play this instead of Borderlands?
I think this gets up to speed quicker than Borderlands.
So does the game pause when you do that?
No, it slows down.
Oh, you're gonna get
It's like
wrecked
VATS.
by Shield, dude.
I am.
Is that Optimus Prime? You come back from the dead to be like, oh, you got the touch. You're
I don't
getting
know,
wrecked.
Adam. Are you hungry? Maybe you should have a Snickers.
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
You're not nearly as much of an ass.
Oh, you dead.
You're fighting Minotaurs.
Yeah,
No,
I
they're
just...
thralls.
But they're like Minotaurs. Oh, you're getting wrecked. Oh, doing some hardcore
that
magic.
snapped closer to me than I meant to make it.
So can we try out some multiplayer, see what that's like?
We can. I don't like multiplayer, but we can do that.
Well, why are you playing this multiplayer shooter if you don't like multiplayer?
Because you can play it by yourself. It scales the difficulty. Which is cool because multiplayer games suck balls. Played through Borderlands, both of them by myself. So.
I really like playing through Borderlands co-op.
Yes, it's
Yeah, I also like playing.
co-op is the
through it
only
by myself.
reason why. It's the only reason anybody should play Borderlands.
Yeah,
I
well,
played
maybe
one
you should
solo.
fucking play the damn
Borderlands?
game then when I want to play it.
I played 1 solo and I played 2 co-op.
Yeah, it's much more enriching experience when you're playing it with friends.
Yeah, except
I
when your
disagree,
friends stop
actually.
playing it halfway through and then you
Yeah, I
gotta play it
found
by
both
yourself.
experiences. I really enjoyed playing it with friends for the second one, but yeah, I enjoyed the first one by myself quite a bit too.
Like, how are you supposed to orchestrate playing a co-op game with 3 other people every fucking...
Now, if
every
there's
night?
a game that's multiplayer only, it's way better to play with friends than it is by yourself.
Well, yeah.
That is one thing. Like,
There's no depth to this.
There's story to it, though. It's just like Borderlands. You just gotta pay attention to what's going on.
But there are other things out there that do story way better than this.
Yeah, like Dark Souls.
Like Dark Souls.
Dark Souls has no story.
It has
It
lots
does.
of
It
story.
Well, how does that have a story, but this
It's
doesn't?
a way better fucking shooter than this. This game's a piece of shit.
Alright, let's go with...
What I mean is, there are better single player games out there
Yeah.
than something like this.
Alright.
Even if you enjoy the shooter elements, there are
Oh.
better single player experiences out there than this.
This
But
game actually looks really cool.
if you're doing like a multiplayer thing, if you're looking for a multiplayer thing, this looks like the bee's knees, man. This looks like a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, and I'm sure this
I'm
is
a-
obviously a more fun multiplayer game, but
Spam
when
area
your friends
attack.
are pieces of
Area
shit...
attack. Area attack. Okay.
Oh, fucking...
It's
Still that one guy left. He
you
wasn't
wasted-
nowhere near the damn thing.
I would buy this. I don't know if I'd buy it, right away, because I got other games to play. But I'll probably eventually pick this up. This looks like a lot of fun.
I'm also looking.
I think this looks like a really good game. I probably won't get it just because I don't like to have too many multiplayer games going on at once.
It looks
But-
interesting. But I'm just seeing this and I'm thinking, it's just Borderlands.
That's
And
a very short.
Borderlands is has more elements to it so far.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is different. We've only seen a half an hour.
I know.
So, how does Borderlands have more elements than this? What is
Well,
this
there's
missing?
there's gear and there's character building.
But
and
this
stuff.
has gear too.
It's
this
not,
has
it's
story
not as
lore
in,
as
It's
well.
not as in depth as
You
Borderlands.
get shields and stuff and critical bonuses and stuff. You don't get new
It's not as
weapons
in depth.
or
You're not building a character up and
anything.
stuff like
You're
that.
not building a character up in Borderlands either.
You are though. You're building through skill trees. You're not building like
You're building
from
through
scratch.
skill trees in this.
a choice from between two things every level.
All right.
It's not as in depth, is what I mean. In terms
No,
of
because it
character
would take
building,
too long to
Borderlands,
work towards
from what
it.
I'm seeing, does it better than this.
Yeah, but that's a long-term game. This is like you
Yeah,
play through a level.
I know. But if you're playing single player, it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter anyway because in the long term you get unlockables to build up that character if that's what you want to do. Like the more times you play as a character, you unlock more stuff for them. Right?
Like Borderlands.
Can you summon?
Yeah, if you want, I guess.
Can you summon a giant robot that instantly breaks the game?
You can get like assault bots, but they're not massive.
No, I'm talking about.
Deathclap.
Yeah,
No.
Deathclap was Grange really is the single player
Grange?
character. Whatever,
Gauge.
Gauge?
Yeah, Gage really is the single player character. She's OP in a group, but in single player it's just hard enough. to be enjoyable. She's my favorite in Borderlands 2 because I played her single player, and I had a really fun time with it. Also, her ability is awesome because my style of playing these kind of games is run up to a guy with a shotgun and jump at them and then shove the shotgun into his face and blow him away. And Grange is perfect for that because she's like, yeah, my range starts to suck the more kills I get, but shotguns become powerful. Oh, it's a Tyrannosaurus mech.
No, it's a Warlord Nyx.
It's a.
Aren't you familiar with the Battleborn lore, Adam? That's Warlord Nyx.
I don't understand why you can't just stay up here. You can't seem to hit you.
Like, probably can stay up here. I mean, like, I don't understand why this game is super awesome. And, like, I'm not, I'm sure if Andrew's
you like
playing
Borderlands
this,
and it's just Borderlands.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Smaller.
And it's also enough.
What do you mean fun? You like Borderlands.
But it's also different enough than Borderlands to not be like, oh, this is a fucking pre-sequel 2 or some nonsense. Like, Borderlands gets
3.
tired.
I don't think they're making a Borderlands 3.
They are.
They are?
Yeah. It's currently in development, but very early on. I don't think they're actively working on it. I think they were actively working
Border
on this.
Planet.
I didn't know that. When did they announce?
I don't know.
It hasn't really been announced, but they've the guys have talked in interviews that they are working on it. But it's more in they're writing the story and stuff right now. They're not actively working on it, but it is in development.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I'll buy that. I've played the others. Well, I didn't play the pre-sequel, but
You gotta fight Warlord Nyx.
Nyx.
I don't remember what I was playing when the pre-sequel came out, but I think something came out at
Probably
the same
better
time.
things were.
Something came out
Why
around
do
the
you
same
hate
time.
Borderlands?
I don't. I love Borderlands too. I think it's an amazing game.
One of my favorite games.
Yeah, it's great. But they're better single-player experiences.
Than Borderlands?
Yeah.
We should play Borderlands over the summer.
Yeah, but see,
Just
that's
in general,
exactly
you
where it
mean?
starts falling apart. Because
Or do you
all
mean
you
a specific
assholes don't play the
Borderlands
damn
game?
game on a consistent
Wait, what?
basis.
Are you talking in general there are better single-player experiences than Borderlands, or are you
Yeah.
referring to a specific...
Like, if you want a single-player shooter RPG, there are better single-player shooter RPGs out there.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
let's
like
just play to
Destiny.
level 14 and then never
really like it,
play it
though.
again.
Yeah, it's great.
I wanna
And if you've
play
got
more.
friends to play with, it's like, it multiplies that experience by
But I
a
mean,
lot.
like, you can't always be maximizing, like, the best...
Jesus.
Playing the best of every genre all the time. Like, sometimes it's good just to get a change.
Yes,
You
and
know?
if you want to change, it's a great change. But don't... I don't know.
That was a
I'm
dick,
not
dude.
saying this is the best single player experience.
Yeah, you are.
That's what you've been saying from the start, Aaron.
No, I've been saying from
This
the
is
start.
this is literally better than everything in existence. That's what
It's
you
a
said.
fun. I'm not in no way endorsing this game as the best thing ever. It's a fun game to screw around in.
But
if
you're arguing that this is a better thing, a better time than Borderlands.
No, I'm not. I'm
You're
saying it's
getting
different
wrecked.
than Borderlands. It'd be fun to play it with friends, yes, but playing it with you, you'd be like, oh yeah, I've played to level 12, now I'm done with
You're
this
saying
game
it doesn't
forever.
feel exactly the same. It doesn't feel as much the same as it might look. Is what he's
yeah,
saying. Is the
that's-
feel is
I
different,
haven't
right?
played-
Like, look and feel, you know?
It feels different, and that's why I like it, because it's like the
Fair
same
enough.
sort of fun formula, but it's mixed up enough to be like, oh yeah, okay, I could...
It looks
I played
repetitive as sin, though.
But you've only seen one part of one level.
I know, and I can already
I
tell
like,
it's
I like
super
the level
repetitive.
designs. They look cool.
They do look cool. I love the art style.
So then how is
No,
this
I
in
mean,
any
it
way
looks like
better
fun to
than
play.
regular Borderlands?
Borderlands is
If you're
super
gonna-
repetitive too.
So alright, so you're saying it's a fun multiplayer game that you'd play once, and then that's it.
Probably.
So then what's the point of it being a good multiplayer game if the people who you were playing it with now have nobody to play with?
What?
That's the problem with multiplayer games. They're like multiplayer focused games like Borderlands is, oh yeah, okay, let's get a party of 4
like this
together
video
and
better
then
when I
only
was
play
just a kid.
once. Because nobody can fucking organize a damn schedule where they can play together on a
Well, that's
consistent
that's
basis.
your
story.
problem. That's not the game's problem.
What's the
Well, it's
story?
kind of a problem if nobody can ever fucking play it. Especially if, like, somebody else is like, hey, let's get a game of this on to go, and then they play it once.
I bet Warlord Nyx is some sort of free.
But that's not
title.
true in all cases. That's like a
He's
scenario
defending,
that
he's like, no,
specifically
the
It's
robot
a
happens.
arms
scenario
are
that
my
always
people.
happens to me, I guess.
Yeah, you just got shitty friends.
Oh, god damn it, I was about to do my thing.
But like lots of people do regularly play games together, right?
Yeah,
Like that is a thing.
Just not Andrew.
Yeah, because I don't enjoy
Oh, good, you
multiplayer
keep your
experiences
health.
like this that often.
Well, you play WoW, or have played.
I've played WoW, yeah.
And you're talking about repetitive games.
If you guys played WoW, that'd be great.
Yeah, except it's the most repetitive garbage ever.
WoW is not super repetitive. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
play
no,
it.
definitely not.
It's not.
The
First 200 hours of your
Plus, it's like an actual like RPG thing stuff. It's not. This is just shooting. Like there is stuff to be said about just shooting. It's fun, but there's no real depth there.
Well, you may have a case for the single player thing, but in terms of multiplayer, multiplayer shooters, there's a lot of strategy involved, and there's a lot of like it becomes fresh every time you play, and every time you
agree.
experiment with new like team
CS:GO,
compositions.
amazing game.
Oh, do you get
I
a
love
robot?
CS.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, do you get a robot?
Yes.
I'm like you. I don't play multiplayer games that often, but there are certain ones that I really like.
Can you pilot him?
No.
I prefer single player myself. Personally, I prefer a good single player experience
Robots
over a good
game?
multiplayer experience.
Of course you do, because you're a sane
Yeah.
human being.
But a few multiplayer games, maybe like 1 or 2 at a time, I'll throw some good hours into.
Yeah.
But single player.
Hey,
is where it's at for me personally.
multiplayer is great for like, all right, I got like a couple hours to kill. I don't want to invest in something a whole lot, so I'll just play this. I'll have a good time, and to me, that's what multiplayer games are
Right.
for.
Yeah, I'm not saying
If
this
I want to sit
replaces
down and get
RPG.
invested in something, I need a good single
See,
player.
for me, multiplayer games is about. For me, I like the team strategy
Sure.
part of it.
Yeah.
That's what when I'm in the mood for that. That's when I play multiplayer. But most times it's single player. Most days when it's just like, hey, I'm gonna play a video game. What I do is when I say I'm gonna play a video game, some video game, it's always single player.
Yeah.
But with multiplayer, it's like, oh, I'm specifically gonna play this video game. Like I only when I'm in the mood for that particular multiplayer game, I'm playing at that point.
Yeah. And Aaron, half the time I play with you and Dave, it's like, all right, we got the level 4 here. I gotta head off to bed. I gotta go to school and stuff. And then the next night I come back and you two are like level 46 because you've been playing it all day.
Well, that's
and I'm
never
still level
happened.
4.
That happened one time in the original Borderlands.
Yeah.
And then in when we started playing the second one, we had alternate characters that we could play longer because Andrew could ever play like 1 hour a night.
Yeah, so we go in there and we're playing, having a good time, and then you two are off doing your own thing. It's like, yeah, I hate it when this thing happens here.
Well,
It's
that's
like,
Dave's
what
fault,
thing?
not mine.
What thing is happening?
That's because
Like,
Dave's
oh,
a
this
piece
thing
of
is
shit.
happening. You gotta come over here. Oh, I'll take
I
all the best
agree.
guns here. Andrew doesn't need that. We can take these and
I
transfer them over
agree.
to our good characters.
Dave is a piece of shit, I agree.
Everybody's terrible.
The problem that I have with multiplayer games is when I play a game, I want to play it for like 40 hours straight, and most other people won't do that. So these games are broken from the beginning for me.
Well,
Then
don't
get
play
into
these
League of
games.
Legends. You're gonna find a bunch of people
I'm not
put
doing that.
hours straight with you.
I'll just play it by myself.
I just
and that's
solved
how
your
I have
problem
done it.
there for you.
Yeah, but I don't want to play with friggin' League of Legends people.
Why
Then
not?
play with me.
You're playing it for 1,000,000 hours straight?
I'll be playing like 3 or 4 hours a day over the summer.
See, this game remedies that problem, though, that Borderlands had. Because in Borderlands, you pretty well all had to be the same level and the same part of the story for it to work. In this, it's just play a level and you did that level.
I can see that.
You still get that story, but you don't need to worry about, oh, my friend had to leave an hour ago, so now I can't do anything. Right? It's just like, oh, I did this level, we should do it, then you can unlock this character or something. There's still story there if you want to go into it, and Dave can still spoil it for you like a piece of shit. But
I see what Aaron's saying.
this isn't much like a shorter term. It's like not mobile, but also not Borderlands, where you got to play this 80-hour game all in one city.
That's one of the reasons, like, that I like say, like, what's a good example? Like, Kingdoms of Amalur. It's like a single-player MMO. It's like, hey, I'm in the mood for an MMO-like thing, but I don't want to play with people right now. So I pop on that, and
yeah, and
yeah, I get it. I
playing
get
it longer doesn't really. I mean, it benefits you, but not to the point where you're like overpowered compared to your friends, like you were in Borderlands.
Hey, Adam, what do you like about this?
What's the story?
There's a cutscene at the beginning. I've never really paid attention to it. I think it's got something to do with fucking people shooting around planets or whatever. Some guy like destroyed a planet or something, and then so I don't know. You can read into it. I don't really know anything about it. I haven't paid attention to it.
Aaron raised a good point though that in this game, yeah, because you start at the beginning each game, you don't like level up too much over your friends. I mean, if you play longer than them, you'll get better than them.
Yeah.
But it won't be it won't be there's a huge like objective differential. That's a good point.
I can see that. That's a good argument for a multiplayer experience. Speaking from a single player experience,
but
that
that's not
argument
what this is.
Has no value.
But that's not. This isn't a single player game. It's not the focus.
I know, but you're arguing for its single player.
I'm saying you can play it single player if you want because it scales in difficulty. Okay, you're leaving. All right. Well, I'll just do another level because I can do that, and it won't give me an unfair advantage the next time we play.
Yeah, I see that.
Like, if you really like a game, I can't see having to wait for your friends to play it being something that always happens, because it's stupid. Like, again, if I want to play a game, I'll play it all goddamn night instead of having to make an alternate character and play through the game by myself, which always happens in these games. Because by the end of the game, nobody else that was started playing it in a group is left playing it. They're like, oh, you're too far ahead of me, or I got work, or fucking fuck you. Or Dave spoils the whole game for Andrew, and then Andrew just fucks off into oblivion.
Yeah. Pretty much immediately find something I enjoy playing more, so I just do that.
Well, I think we can all say that this is a polarizing yet fun-looking game. Join us next time when we're going to play something else.
Are you going to finish this yet? What is going on? How close to you are you?
Oh, no, we're not that close.
Oh.
Like, halfway through this.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, we can end here. I mean, you know, we've seen what this game is. Basically, you finish these levels.
I'd like to see multiplayer. How does multiplayer work?
We'll fuck around with multiplayer.
How does that work?
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh.
So I don't know.
You haven't tried multiplayer?
Nope.
So why are you arguing for multiplayer stuff?
Because I only care about the story. I don't give a fuck about competitive.
Yeah, I only care about the story. People going around planes or something. I don't know. I skipped it.
I don't like competitive multiplayer.
There's no story.
I'm sure it has a story, but Aaron claims to care about it. But
not the overarching story. I don't know that, but the individual stories of those two levels, I know. I don't know what fucking one to pick here. Let's do this. Ranked.
Oh boy, ranked. This.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's all the same garbage. People killing people.
Oh no, this probably means ranked in the way that Resistance means ranked, not in the way that League means ranked.
I don't know what that is. I don't know.
Well, Resistance ranked game is just like a regular non-custom game, right? It contributes towards your main stats, that sort of thing. Whereas in League, a ranked game is like something people take, you would hope, very seriously, and you can't play them until you're max level.
Okay.
Right, so and then that's when you get put into the tier system.
This is the number one thing I love about multiplayer right here.
What, searching for players?
Yeah.
Well, this is a multiplayer game, so this is what you do. This is your time spent. This is what people like about multiplayer games. It's waiting for players.
Well, this is probably also an exacerbated wait because it's a beta.
That is true. It's an open beta.
Yes.
Is this coming out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One?
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's no way this runs on an Xbox One.
Oh yeah, no. Xbox One is basically just two rocks banging together.
It is. You know what an Xbox?
I'm some sort of Neolithic entity.
No, it'll run.
I know. You know what an Xbox One is?
Is this Battleborn?
It's
I don't know. I'm a console user.
It's an Xbox 360 that somebody
shit on. Is this 60
on.
frames per second?
Yeah. You can see the hamster
This is how
wheel.
I appear to the PC master race. Up in your ivory tower.
I think PCs and consoles are great. That's what I think.
Sure.
PCs are awesome. But, you know, I
think everyone's
the worst
awesome.
thing about PCs is the people who play them.
Why do I gotta wait 30 seconds?
You can say that about consoles, too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you can be your things.
Arrow
Be
Chick.
Thorn.
Yes.
You should be Oscar Mike.
To fool around. He's garbage. I played as him the other day. He's super weak. Shield's
But
garbage.
he's clearly the most thought out and detailed character.
Yes.
What about Foeb?
Phoeb. I don't know, it's just fucking Penny from Ruby.
I like the name Phoebe.
All right.
Shane and Aurochs.
No, I don't like it. Never mind.
You don't like TV?
Jesus.
No. I thought about it for a few seconds. It's not a bad name, but I don't really like it.
Oh man, you're fighting against Oscar Mike.
No, you're not.
There is an Oscar Mike on the team.
Yeah, but you're not. You're directly going up against Darth Sploder.
Darth Sploder.
I wonder if there's like lanes and stuff in this game.
Why is it so competitive, you guys?
Well, you gotta go do stuff. You
Yeah,
can't do anything yet
They're probably
anyway.
waiting because
The other guys will be killed.
Oh, there we go. 30 seconds of multiplayer.
Are these real people? Is this a real thing?
Sure,
I'm
why not?
sending... What? That's not a real person. They're not real people. That's false.
Oh man, here we go.
I think we're playing against
there are lanes.
Oh, man,
Escort
it's-
your
it's
minions.
terrible.
Let's go with whatever it is.
Okay, this is where the MOBA elements have come from.
Oh, sure wanna.
Look, there's lanes. You get minions. I'm betting there's towers or
How do I
something of the
win?
sort. Maybe those are like towers in this game.
How do I win, Roy?
Oh,
What?
those are characters talking, not people.
It's like League.
Yeah, those are
but better.
characters. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought people were typing that stuff. I was like,
typing.
nobody talks like
No,
that.
yeah. The,
How do I win,
no,
Rory?
Nobody's
I don't
calling
know.
anybody a
Your
faggot.
character probably has a
I know.
lane they should be in, and you should
Nobody's misspelling faggot.
you should probably
There's no racial slurs.
Your-
No racial slurs.
your character's gonna have a lane they should be in. You should be in that lane. You should also wait for your minions. Never get out and attack in the front.
I'll do whatever I want. How about that?
You told me how do you win. I'm trying to tell you how to win this
Okay.
thing.
No, I got it.
it.
Oh, I don't know where that went.
You're getting blitzed.
See,
Easily.
isn't this a much more enriching experience than what you were playing before?
Yeah, I like the nonsense of it all. Stop shooting me or something. Stop nullifying my
Yay.
sprinting
You
abilities
think
by
people are
hitting
gonna
me
be like,
with
"Oh man,
your,
we're playing with the pixel
your
junkies."
pineapple popsicle.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Okay. Anyway, it's a good game. Everybody
Yeah,
should
see, there's
get the
3
beta.
lanes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, this is exactly like
You know, we'll wait to see
typical
what
At least it's
comes
first
out. I'm glad
person.
it
I'll give it
has-
that.
It's
it's a first-person mode, but it's not
Legend of
some
Zelda.
garbage two-dimensional nonsense.
Yeah,
I
and I'm
like
glad
that.
it has some sort of single-player elements, so that it makes me want to go out and buy it. Looks
Yep.
pretty good.
Buy it for story
check
and
it out.
single-player bits.
Beta's out on everything, including the Wii U.
Except it won't be by the time this video comes out, so
Yeah.
don't even bother.
So,
Hey Aaron, me and you should get this so we can play together.
Yeah, I'm getting it. You don't need to get it because you're not going to play it anyway.
I'm not getting it.
That's good. Fucking die!
Yay!
Man, you lost, Aaron. You must be terrible.
Yeah, probably.
Only terrible
probably
people
just in the wrong
die
lane.
in Battleborn.
That wrong lane is that bowling, Rory.
You're in the wrong lane.
Fucking strike! Look at that, all 5 of them. Eat a dick. Headshot. Headshot. Fuck this.